Let's look at factorising harder quadratics using the X or cross method. I've made other videos on factorising and solving quadratics using different methods that you could have a look at. I've also got a video on expanding double brackets or quadratics, which I'd recommend you watch so that you can check your answers after you factorise. Example 1, factorise 2x squared plus 11x plus 12. For this method, you need to set up an X or a cross on your page and write product at the top and sum at the bottom. Then you're going to times this number and this number together. So 2 times 12 is 24 in this case. And you're going to put that in the product place. Next, you take the number that's in front of the X, so 11 in this example, and you put that where it says sum. Our job now is to think of two numbers that times to give 24, but add to give 11. So the product we want to be 24 and the sum we want to be 11. The two numbers that work for that are positive 8 and positive 3. So those are the numbers that go on the sides of the X. Next, we look at the number that's in front of the X squared, so in this case a 2, and we actually divide both of those numbers by 2. That way we get fractions. We then simplify those fractions, so in this case that would be positive 4 over 1, and this one can't be simplified anymore. And now we're actually ready to write our answer. The answer is brackets x plus 4, 2x plus 3. So I use the denominators in those fractions to give me the numbers that go in front of the X values here. In this case, there was an invisible 1. You don't have to write it if you don't want to. And the numerators on each of those fractions gave me the numbers that went next to those X values. So just as a note down here, the denominator tells you the number in front of the X and the numerator tells you the number next to it. Now it is worth noting that some people like to put the sum and the product in different parts of the X. That is personal preference. The rest of the method is the same. Let's look at another example. Factorise 9x squared minus 3x minus 20. So we start by doing 9 times minus 20, and that is minus 180. Put that in the top product part. We look at the number in front of the X now, and that's a negative 3, so that goes down here. Now for the hard part, thinking of two numbers that multiply to give negative 180, but add to give minus 3, and that will be positive 12 and negative 15. Next, we take the number in front of the X squared, so 9 in this case, and we divide both of those numbers by 9. We then simplify those fractions to get 4 over 3 on that side and negative 5 over 3 on this side. And now we're ready to put those numbers into our brackets. So 2 brackets. In the first bracket, I'm going to put 3x plus 4, and in the second bracket, 3x minus 5, using the denominators and numerators to help me there. That's it for now. If you found this video useful, please do remember to like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And do share this with anyone else you think might find it helpful. Thanks and see you next time.